All right, we are live. This is the second episode of Stuff with Cletus Car Garage Talk or Garage Talk. Just some guys sitting around kind of talking about cars and what they do for their YouTube. All right, let's see. Um, so for a super clean challenge, we did a super clean challenge that everybody went and just had to use something saying, I need super clean. Didn't have too many people join that challenge, actually. It was a pretty short challenge, but 113 cycles won that challenge. So Super Clean will send you some products. Today we have two guests here that are both YouTubers, obviously, and then also both in the car sales business. They have some things in common besides that as well. They've been doing dealership for a little while. I know Olde Carr Guy or Jason's been doing it longer. And then over on Dream Dealer, or is it Chris, or how do you, are you just go by Carlos?
Carlos.
I think I've seen Chris somewhere. I don't know why, but anyway, Carlos. All right. Well, Carlos, he's been doing it for a little bit less time, but you've been doing it for a while, and both of you guys have been killing it. I watch y'all's channels constantly. Y'all are always going out and buying cars and selling cars and staying busy on YouTube. So I guess what we'll do is go ahead and get started on the list here, and we'll start with you, Jason. And why'd you start doing YouTube?
Well, I thought that, kind of showcasing the ins and outs and behind the scenes of a used car dealership was something that people wanted to see. But of course, when you're not YouTube savvy, you don't know a whole lot about what you've got to do to make that happen. So I went for the first, probably the first year and a half, almost 2 years, showcasing the cars that I bought and what we do to get them ready for the lot, stuff like that, detailing, going to the auctions. But it wasn't gaining very much traction. So I thought maybe it was people weren't interested, but maybe it was just they weren't interested in me. I don't know, but that's kind of what brought me into YouTube. And of course, back in January of 2013 when I started my channel, I was watching Steve Freeman, who is Send It Steve.
Mm-hmm.
He was basically doing the same thing, buying a few cars, flipping them, and that was kind of my inspiration to start, doing it on YouTube. So I picked up my phone, I started making some videos, and well, the rest is history.
Awesome. All right. Well, Carlos, I guess same question to you. Why'd you get into YouTube?
My reason's about the same. When I wanted to open up a car, I couldn't find any information. It was hard. I'd go to the local car lots in town, try to get them to help me either get my license or just stuff like that. And it was just hard finding that information, and there wasn't many on YouTube that would show you that kind of stuff. But I wanted to be one of those that would actually show people how to do it, how to get the license, what all happens with the cars.
Okay. Well, I know before we got started, we were talking a little bit, and I told you guys that one of the reasons I wanted to start a car lot is because of you guys' channel, both of you guys. Because not that y'all made it look easy, but y'all made it look doable, And so, yeah, I know that Carlos, I seen that you guys not too long ago moved into a bigger building, I guess.
We did. We actually finally found a building to buy instead of renting.
Okay.
We got a shop. It's a whole lot better now.
Okay. So you have a shop and you guys have a shop and do sales at the same place?
Well, it's in the same location, but I'm not open to the public as far as the shop goes.
Okay, it's just for you guys.
Yeah, my father's a mechanic, so I mean he'll bring in his customers every now and then, but it's mostly just my buy here, pay here customers and our cars we buy.
Okay. And then same thing with you, Jason. I seen that you guys have a shop there. Is it just for your business or is it for customers as well?
Well, when we first started, we thought, what a great way to simply be able to fix on our own cars and get them ready for the lot. But, after 5 or 6 years and, several customers later, you start getting those people coming back wanting you to do the work for them. So When we built our new shop in 2013, we built 4 bays and hired, we had a mechanic, and my dad's a mechanic. So between the two of them, we managed to start bringing in some stuff off the road or off the street. And that's kind of what's been keeping us going through this whole COVID things, when things slowed down a little bit, was being able to do some service work out back too. So yeah, it's a pretty big part of our business.
I know up in I don't know about up there. I'm sorry. Do you guys have tax time sales and all that?
Yeah, our tax time runs about the same as your guys' is due. Our taxes are due at the end of April instead of mid-April, like you guys, I think.
Okay.
But nevertheless, it runs about the same time. And yeah, when people get that cash money, they come looking for cheap cars. And we're the only place in town that generally sells things under 10 grand, sometimes even under 5. So yeah, we get a lot of those people coming to see us.
I got you. And Carlos, for your car lot, have you guys seen an influx lately, or has it kind of been steady?
Oh, here I know it's slowed down for a little bit, but this month, I mean, we're getting $2,000 down payment. A lot of older cars that I had that have mechanical issues that I don't just send to the auction or let them sit in the back. A lot of them, got people who come up here and they got money to fix them, so they're interested in those.
I got you. Did you guys start out selling cash cars, or did you guys start out doing payments?
Cash car, probably around 2,500 cash. That's what I started with.
Makes sense. What about you, Jason? Y'all start out the same way, kind of?
Yeah, same thing here. In order to get set up with a lot of the big banks and stuff like that locally, you've got to be in business for a few years and have a certain amount of inventory and stuff like that before they'll even look at you. So, yeah, we started doing a lot of cash cars. So it was, $1,500, $1,800, $2,500 cars, and once in a while you might have a nice $4,000 car that people would come in looking for, and we slowly grew from that. And like I said before, with COVID, things slowing down a little bit, we're kind of getting back to our roots and kind of gearing up towards that under $10,000 stuff.
Okay. Well, I know on your channel you've done you got some Panther platform stuff going on. A couple of them. You got a fuel injection system going into a square body Chevy or Dale, and yeah, you just seem to stay busy doing that. And I don't even see how you have time to do any car lot stuff anymore. But
Well, I will start including more car lot stuff as time goes on again. But I've always had projects, my spare time. That was my hobby. It was just an expensive one. So my wife said, go find yourself an inexpensive hobby. And it became YouTube. And now YouTube is starting to pay a little bit. So
hey,
it helps fund some of these projects. And we've got another fuel injection system going on the old Chrysler Cordoba in the near future too. So we'll be able to compare the two, the square body with the Phytech and the old Chrysler with the Holly.
okay. Well, and Carlos, I know on your channel you painted some cars. I've seen you do a couple small, not crazy repairs, but small repairs, or pretty big repairs for the average person on body and stuff like that, and of course mechanical stuff. And of course, I mentioned earlier you moved dealerships and stuff, so I've seen you've been real busy too. Are you able to keep up with YouTube and the car lot?
Here lately, I haven't made many videos. The thing is, I'll make them and then I forget to edit them and come up, or I'll move on to something else. So I've got probably about 50 videos on my phone that I haven't finished, or they're just forgotten about.
I got you.
I am trying to get to where I can make more videos, and I try to keep them a little shorter. Sometimes I'll do a 10, 15-minute video, but it just takes a lot of time.
I understand that it takes 10 minutes to make the video or whatever, and 4 hours to get it ready. But
Yep.
well, we'll work on that, or we'll go down the list now. And Carlos, what do you got currently that you're working on that's going to be going on YouTube?
Let's see. I've got my Subarus that I've been working on. I've got a video of one that I bought from Copart. I'm starting to do kind of some sport car, like try to do stuff that I actually like instead of just the regular family cars. So I've got some mods going on and all that.
Do you guys sell Subarus pretty well over there?
I haven't sold any.
Okay. Okay.
I
So
bought,
it's
I
new
bought
for you all together.
I bought the white one, and then I bought I got a black one. I bought one with a messed up engine from Manheim. Rebuilt the whole thing, and then that one's just way too quick. Now I've got a black one. We did sent it to the body shop and got that one fixed. I gotta make some videos with that one, but I haven't sold them. They're just kind of just little project fun cars to drive.
Gotcha. Well, Jason, what about you? Is there? I know you talked about it a little bit, but you got anything coming up on your channel that you're currently working on?
Yeah, we've got another Panther platform video coming out for Friday's video. So it's been a while since I've done anything to do with either of those two cars. So we've got some tune-up action going on. I know a lot of guys experience trouble with spark plugs on those 4.6s. So we're going to kind of tackle that little project. And then we've got some, like I said, some fuel injection that we'll be working on in the near future on the old Chrysler. And we do have a couple of dealership related videos coming up soon too. So
nice. Then Panther platforms they're great. They last a long time. The only problems, like you said, spark plugs, coil packs, and sometimes the intake. I get the plastic intake that'll crack on them. But they're great cars. They really are. I've seen. Last time we had Little Boy Customs or whatever, and he was taking that Panther platform and putting the old F-150 body on it. So that was pretty sweet.
yeah, and one of the things about those cars is that if I go back through all my analytics on my channel over the last 3 years, any Panther platform video does far better than anything else that I do. So I do try and keep up with those and making some videos because people just love to see those cars for some reason. So
hey, a lot of people have them. They made a bunch of them. I know, Carlos, you probably sell the Crown Vics pretty well over there, right?
I do. I do.
Yeah. People love them, man. I mean, the Lincoln Town cars and stuff, they do good too. But yeah, that's freaking awesome. Well, Jason, what's your YouTube goals? I guess for the year or for the next few years or whatever you see going on.
they do. YouTube goals, they change as time goes on, but like every year around the new year, I do try and set a few goals to see, what we can do. And so far, every year I've hit those goals. So this year for 2021, I'm trying to reach 21,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We are kind of on track for that. I should hit 7,000 this week, and hopefully, as things go on, we just keep getting going. I don't think I ever see YouTube as taking over my main source of income because I do love selling cars. It's what I love to do. They say if you do a job you love, you'll never work a day in your life, and that's exactly what it is for us. So,
Yeah.
as long as I can and as long as I'm able to, I'll probably always be selling cars. And if YouTube does take off to the point where it's several 100,000 subscribers, well, that's great. But at the same token, I'll always be selling cars.
Well, it's your hobby, and then you have two hobbies that pay. They pay
Right.
good.
Yeah.
What about you, Carlos? What's your, I guess, short-term goals, long-term goals for YouTube, or where do you see YouTube going for you?
Well, I really don't know. It's not something that I planned on doing it. Like I never thought I'd get 1,000 subscribers, but I had one of my videos kind of blow up on me, and that one got me probably like 400 subscribers. So that pushed me to that 1,000 mark.
Which video was that?
It was the one where I went out of state to do it.
Yep.
I got like almost 30,000 views on that one.
Nice.
Repo videos, they do pretty good. Also the painting. I'd like to
Yeah,
make.
I bet that Saturn video you did, I bet it does pretty well for you.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that was a nice video.
Yeah. So it's kind of, I just want to make more videos.
Okay.
With it.
Yeah, you hit that 1,000 subscribers, and I guess after there it's kind of just getting your views up and stuff. But it sounds like you're getting plenty of them, so
yeah,
it's awesome. Well, we'll go back to you, Carlos, and see what's your future projects and the future videos that you may be adding soon.
I'm gonna try to make more videos on the buy here, pay here business.
Okay.
A lot of people have are getting interested in that. And then the painting videos. I want to start to make a few more of those. Um, that's
Well, I
kind
know
of
you
my
have your Subaru videos. No, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there. I know you got your Subaru videos that you're doing, and got more of them coming. So,
yeah. I've got
uh,
a few of those. I've got to put them all together. I've got a bunch of those videos. I'll do a couple of them 10-minute videos, or if it's going to be one long one. But that's kind of the main stuff I've got going on.
okay, all right. Jason, what about you? You have for future projects and videos? I mean, I know you said you got your few objective stuff coming up on the Chrysler and stuff, but
Yeah, we've got old Blackjack, which is the '03 Grand Marquis that I lifted and put the big tires on. We're looking to do at some point in the future a motor swap, and I'm not sure exactly what kind of motor I want to put in it, but I'm thinking possibly a diesel of some sort, and just something that's different, something that you just don't see all the time. And the biggest reason why I want to go different and down that path is because if it's different to me, it's different to a lot of other people that may want to watch it on video. So it's kind of one of those um, videos that you want to make that's going to drive people to your channel. So I'm hoping that maybe that might be it. So we're trying to find ourselves a diesel, and I'm not trying to be too picky. Cummins would be nice, but they're so bloody expensive.
yep, people love them.
But the Mercedes OM606 is a great diesel that you can find
Sure.
relatively easily. It's most of the time you got to buy the car
Yeah.
to get it, so you're spending a few extra bucks. But nevertheless, that's kind of the goal for that. So that's a future project on that one.
Well, and with Copart up there, you could probably find one that's rolled over or something. You might be able to get a good engine out of. So maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, there's always other options. There's finding a salvage one that's got everything in it is a key.
Yeah, I mentioned to you guys earlier. I bought something in Copart earlier. I bought a few cars there, and for me, the auction's better at Odessa or even Manon. So, but maybe it's just this area. I don't know. I've seen other people do well at it. So, well, I don't have a shop, and I don't have a mechanic shop or a shop. I do my stuff repairs in the driveway, and then take them out to the lot. And if I can't do the repairs, I'll do it. I'll take it to the shop, of course. But yeah, brand new starting on YouTube, or I've been on YouTube for a while, but brand new putting a bunch of content on there, and then brand new with the car dealership. But I've been following you guys, so it's working. Well, go ahead.
Copart,
I'm sorry.
the ones from Copart that you've been buying, have they been the clean titles or salvage?
I've been buying the clear titles myself.
I know the ones with the clear titles I haven't done good on.
Okay.
So that might be some, check into the salvage ones. There's a lot of dealers, they'll send their bad stuff to Copart, so they'll have clean titles. But with the salvage ones, it was somebody actually, daily driving it or driving it, had insurance. So
Right.
those are the ones
I bid on few, but they just went so high around here. I haven't been close on any of them. But
yeah.
well, Carlos, on any projects or advice, any advice on any projects or on YouTube that you can tell for people on your Subarus or your paint jobs or just YouTube in general?
Well, my main advice is just to get started. Start making videos. If you want to get into YouTube, just upload them. The more you upload, the more you'll get at it. Don't be scared about it. I know my wife; she just started her channel, and she'll take videos and she kind of gets scared to upload them. And I tell her, look, just upload them. If somebody watches them, great. If not, then they're on there later on. Somebody will watch them.
Well, just tell her, she could easily just delete comments too. So if she gets any dumb comments, just delete them.
Yeah.
They'll be there, I promise.
Yeah.
But okay. Well, as far as the car lot, you got any advice for people looking to start a car lot here in central United States?
Same thing. Don't be scared to do it. There's a lot of Facebook groups on the car flip. That was one of the probably the best Facebook group that I got into. Met a lot of people on there. That's the one that pushed me to actually go and get my dealer's license. There's help out there. There's people that actually do want to help. I was scared to start mine just because I couldn't find anybody local. And then I got on that group, and I think everybody suggested that if you want to start a car lot, it's better to start now than later.
Yeah, there's not a lot of information out there. So, like, luckily, I found you guys on YouTube to help me out. Of course, your local laws are a lot different than everybody else's, but the gist of it or the base of it's the same. So, yeah, I think that's great information or great advice there. Is just get out there and get after it.
Yeah.
What about you, Jason? Any advice on projects or YouTube or car lot itself?
Well, I think they're two real different businesses, so to speak. But as far as YouTube goes, I agree with Carlos. You got to do it. Just pick up that camera, start recording something. I've always said that no matter what it is that you're interested in, there's somebody else that's out there interested in it as well. So the more you do it, the more you practice it, the better you get. The better spoken you are in front of the camera. You don't even have to be in front of the camera. I know there's a lot of guys out there that do YouTube, guys and gals, and they're behind the camera. They're showing everything that they are intending to show, and they don't have to show their face. Perfect example, Chris Fix. There's a channel
never
with,
seen his face, right?
yeah, over 5 million subscribers, a wealth of knowledge. You never see his face. So you don't have to show your face if you don't want to. And don't worry about local people finding out you have a channel and making fun of you, because they're not going to watch you anyways, more than likely.
Yeah.
You're going to have more faith in people like you guys who follow each other and follow us, that reach out and have those discussions, because I've got closer friends in some cases on YouTube than I do in real life. But as far as the business goes and used cars, don't be afraid. Um, a used car salesperson or a salesman, they've got a bad rep, but be honest. Be your
Yeah,
own
I've seen that a lot.
Yep.
Even at the auctions, I'll see people, unhooking the battery or unhooking a spark plug cable or something. They're out there, but I think for the most part, most car dealerships aren't that way.
No, and it's learning. It's finding out who is and who isn't. So
Sure.
we've got a lot of friends in the business locally, and you'll learn real quick who you can rely on and who you can't.
Okay. Yeah, that's. I think both of you guys nailed it there. It's just get out there and get it done. If you got a passion for cars, if you got a passion for YouTube, get out there and do it. That's awesome. I see Coastal Auto Reaction, Robert's Garage, CNC Auto Works. There's some people in the chat here. Coastal, he lives up there, up in Canada, like you guys, or like you do anyway. Yeah, he's on his community. There's a community of his YouTube guys. I don't know if Carlos, have you seen it? They go out there and say community, not competition. But there's a community of us guys that all kind of watch each other's videos and give each other advice and talk to each other about stuff. It's pretty neat. Kind of like the Facebook group that you're part of, the car lot or car flip or whatever. But if you're not seeing that stuff, Instagram stuff like that, just start searching for it. Community, not competition. It's out there.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and
Well,
Luke over there at Coastal Auto Reaction, he's a huge proponent of the community, not competition. And you follow him on Instagram. He's a big promoter of other channels. If he finds a channel he likes, he'll share it out. And we all basically do the same thing. There's some guys out there who are a lot better at it. I shouldn't say better at it, who are more active in it than others. But nevertheless, it's all about sharing other channels, and it doesn't matter whether you're big or small. We're all still part of the same community. So if you're not part of it, I encourage you to head on over and check things out, because it's a great group of guys, Canada, US. There must be at least 20 or 25 of us that are kind of part of this community that really push it.
Yeah, it's pretty neat group there. It's easy to get past something and say, well, I don't want to watch him. He's in competition. But really, YouTube's free. It's free to subscribe. If you don't like the channel, don't watch it. Unsubscribe, whatever. But yeah, we can get together, and if you like cars and automotive stuff, let's get together and do some collabs. I know you're not too far in Tennessee there, so maybe sometime this year, or even next, we can get together and do some kind of collaboration at a auction or something.
Yeah.
I do go to Nashville and Memphis and stuff. You know, not as often as I used to, but I do it still.
I know
So maybe we can do something like that.
I haven't been to Memphis, but I hear prices over there are pretty good. So
The prices are good. There's some junk over there though. I've never seen so many cars with bullet holes. I I just didn't know it was a thing. But Memphis is there. Hey, and if you don't mind cleaning some blood up or getting rid of some bullet holes, you can find some real good deals. They got other cars too, but all right. Well, Carlos, you got any shout outs or final messages? We'll go ahead and start wrapping this thing up. It went pretty quick this month. So
nothing really. Just if anybody's got any questions, just comment on the videos, and we'll get back to them and keep up.
yeah. I see Robert's Garage just picked up your channel. He's going to start following you now and checking out your stuff. That's awesome. Appreciate that, Robert. And yeah, Coastal, we'll get a link to him. What about you, Olde Carr Guy there?
Yeah, I've already shouted out Coastal Auto Reaction, those boys over there. But I also want to shout out my co-host for the Car Guy and Six Fan Show. That's our Thursday evening live stream that we do is Grant Tommy, and his channel is Straight Six Fan. And he's working on a few projects over there with welding. He's got a 78 Fairmont that he's been working on as well. Him and I have been kind of a duo on this live stream now for a couple of years, and it has really kicked off. And we do a lot of great stuff over there. So I'd like to shout him out and make sure that everybody goes over and checks out his channel. And there's a couple of guys in the chat tonight who are here that are YouTubers as well. Robert's Garage, Coastal Auto Reaction. I think I saw Bad Tree Productions in there as well earlier. So make sure you guys go check them guys out and hit them up for some of their content. And some of the best ways to support these guys, is it's not always about the subscription. It's about watching the videos. It's about commenting. It's about, being interactive with these guys.
Sure. Well, and I know that Coastal's there says, can we get a link to Carlos's channel? It's on there. It's if you go in the description of this, you should have a link to not only his channel but some of his social media. And then I see that Pilot here has that. Do you guys sell Harleys? Do you get either of you guys sell Harley Davidsons?
No,
we don't get into bikes at all.
I would. I just haven't come across any that I could see that to make some money on. I don't know enough about them to gamble on them, so I either got to get it stupid cheap or just, I guess, find one I want. But I haven't yet. Not to say I wouldn't, but I haven't. I just not out there for me. There we go. There's a link to Straight Six Fan. I appreciate that, Coastal. You get Clint commenting. Yep, we'll keep it up. Thanks, man. Thanks for watching. I guess for a shout out, like I said, 113 Cyclist. He actually won the Super Clean Challenge. He's brand new to YouTube. If you guys haven't checked him out, make sure to check him out. Right now, he's building his shop and doing some content on that. But after that, he does motorcycle stuff, and he's going to be doing motorcycles and four wheelers and things like that, where he's repairing them and doing custom work. So make sure to check him out. Robert's Garage is always a good one if you like C10s. He does some other stuff too, but he's real big on the C10s. Coastal Auto Reaction, they do all kind of stuff. They do lives. They just did something with a 440, so an engine, so you had to check that out. Pilot says, I have two Harleys, both 883 Sportsters. They don't ride. I don't know much about the Sportsters. I know they're kind of small, but I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they're great bikes still. Let's see. Coastal says, shout out to Sobering Restorations or Restos. Yep, that's a great channel. There's a lot of great channels, and if you get to check out the Community Ant Competition, I know we're missing some channels, guys, but go on there, you'll find them, and there's plenty of content. You either like the content or you don't. Like I said, if you like it, follow them, comment, just keep watching it. Let them know what you like, what you don't like. If you don't like them, that's okay. You don't have to follow everybody. Just check them out, see if you do. But I appreciate you guys coming on the channel here and sharing not only about your YouTube, but also about your car lots and stuff. And taking your time out of your busy time right now. I know for me, it's been stupid busy around here. So I really appreciate you taking time out of y'all's busy time to come on this channel and do some chat here. But we'll go ahead and finish this chat up real quick, guys. I know next month we're going to have Thunderhead 289 and gosh, I almost forgot his channel here. Rockabilly Customs. I had to look at my board here. I've got all these stickers from other YouTubers. I got Bucket, and that's how it's pronounced. That's how it says. You got his sticker in today. So yeah, I haven't actually checked this channel, and I'm gonna have to check that one out. But yeah, see, these people just putting more and more people to check out there. Check out the chat after this. Go back and check out all them channels that people recommended. This community, it could just get bigger. Let's all support each other. So, but I do appreciate you guys coming on, and like to see you guys next month. Come out and check out the next live that we do. And I know we'll watch Jason. We'll see your stuff Thursday, right?
Absolutely, Thursday.
Got a live coming up
this week. It's on my channel, so hopefully you guys can tune into that.
Carlos, you got a video coming out soon?
I should be making one here soon. I know I'm getting into financing. I know he does a little bit of that, local bank stuff. I've been, in the business for 4 years. Now somebody's trying to, talk to me and stuff. So.
Okay. Well, guys, make sure to check out Dream Dealer on YouTube. Check out all Carlos's stuff there. He's got some great content. Check out Jason, and if you guys haven't, I think all you guys in chat have been following Jason for a while, just like I have as well. So check out both them guys, and appreciate you guys coming and watching and chatting with us here in the chat. So everybody have a great night, and we'll talk to y'all later.
Thank you.
See you later.